everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my favorite fall eyeshadow palettes. Now I did make a video of this last year and I do mention some of those palettes, but I did want to just talk about fall eyeshadow because this is my favorite time of year. I love fall. It's my birthday during fall and I just love pumpkin. I love it all. I like literally get, this is my Christmas time. Like when people go hard for Christmas, I go hard for fall. Like, it's like a sport, and I know I mentioned this last year, so if you follow me at all, you kind of know I love fall, I love the camo, I love green, I love orange, and it's just so much fun. So let's get into my favorite eyeshadow palettes, because I have quite a few, and we'll get into it. Alright, so we'll start with like the non-traditional one, and I definitely mentioned this last time as well, but I wanted to bring it up again, because sometimes when I want like a grungy makeup, which is not very often, mind you, I definitely reach for this. Like these colors right here for fall, oh my god. Like this teal right here for fall, oh my god. This purple for fall, oh my god. Not so much, I wouldn't really wear the silvers right now. That would be more for Christmas time, but this palette for fall, like these three, this one, this one, this one, this one, gorgeous. Love this palette. The formula is really good, and the outer packaging kind of reminds me of like Halloween. It gives me like Halloween vibes for some reason. So definitely wanted to mention this again, and maybe for a different reason. Next up is the Melt Cosmetics Rust palette. I don't think I mentioned this one either. I won this in a giveaway, so I mean, do I have to say? But look at this like ombre from light to dark. I just die. Like this is gorgeous. This gold for the fall time is like, it's like an olive color. Like I can't. Okay, it's more like bronze, but like I can't with this eyeshadow palette. The mattes in here are gorgeous. Like this matte, and this matte. I reach for those constantly. And this mid-tone brown too. Like I love this palette. It's so easy to use. It's pretty like sleek, so you can definitely bring it along with you where if you travel anywhere. Really recommend this. Melt shadows are something to talk about. Let me say, I'm keeping my radar on Melt Cosmetics. I didn't buy this palette, so you know, I don't know if I would go out of my way. It depends. Like if there was a sale or something like for Black Friday, I gotta keep my radar on this palette or this company because it's gorgeous. And I mean, come on, there's like leaves that are gold on the freaking palette. It's stunning. Look at that. Next up, obviously, shortly after that video that I filmed, the favorite fall palettes last year, I went ahead and picked this up, and you guys, if this is not fall, I don't know what is. Like, just the aesthetic alone is amazing. Look at the back of it. This is the ColourPop Hocus Pocus palette, and I have recently picked it up again. Probably like mid-August is when I start pulling out my fall eyeshadow palettes because I can't wait any longer. I mean, look at the sisters. They're so cute. Okay, now let me say something about this palette. I'm not really a fan of the eyeshadows in here. Like, I am some of them, but like this one, I'm not a fan of. And these purples could be better. The green could be a little bit better. So this palette is like kind of a hit and kind of a miss. This is a pressed glitter up here. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I'm not gonna wear it because that's gonna hurt my eye. But it is pretty. And let's see, my favorite green. Well, one of my favorite greens. I have a lot of favorite greens in my collection, but this is like a really nice green. It's kind of like what I'm wearing in my eyes, but I'm not wearing that one. But yeah, there are a few swatches of that palette, and I'm really happy and excited that I was able to get my hands on this because this, every time fall comes around now, I'm going to be using this palette. I need to explore it a little bit more and do some really fun looks with it. So keep your eye out for my Instagram page for sure because I try to post a lot over there. One palette I did mention last year was the Carity Picante palette because I'm still so over the moon happy with it. I mean, oh my god! This is like an expanded version of the Rust palette and another palette that I'm gonna bring up. It is so darn pretty, and the formula is amazing. I don't know if I swatched that. Let me just swatch like a couple because like that bright yellow gold, really like that, and then this one, this light one, and then this one, and I love the mats in here. Again, every time I come back to this palette, I love it. I need to use this more. Plus, it's got like a lot of neutral colors in there, so with some pops of like berry under there. This is my ideal fall palette. It's got every color, and I do want to compare it just side by side with the pumpkin spice since I have that. It is definitely very similar. This one has some more like golds, but the mattes are very similar, so that's very interesting. But anyway, definitely recommend you pick this up if you see Carity anywhere on sale. I would definitely recommend picking it up. Obviously, I can't remember if I talked about this last year, but this is the pumpkin spice palette. Y'all know my feelings on this. I'm just blown away. Emily Noel just did a look with this that I need to recreate because I was going bananas when she put that warm and cozy color in her outer crease. I died because it was next to these two in her crease, and I was just like, oh, I feel you, girl, on that. It was so pretty. So I definitely need to do that look. And obviously, like, pumpkin spice, like, for fall. Hello. I know I didn't mention this last year because I don't think I had it at the time. This is the Natasha Denona bronze palette. Do you need this palette? Absolutely not. There's plenty of bronze eyeshadow out there. And I got this with a gift card or coupon. It was for the VIP sale. I got there eventually. Obviously, there are some very pretty shades. The only con I have about this palette is one, well, there's a few. One, the shimmers are not, there's not a variety in the shimmers, and I wish there were more mattes because there's really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they all kind of give the same vibe. I wish there was like a dark matte. This one is a satin finish, so it's kind of hard to use. So that's just a little snippet about this palette, but it is gorgeous, and I love using it during the week, especially in the fall. One that is, I know I didn't mention last year, is the Alamar Cosmetics palette. This is the Reina del Caribe palette, and this is the Reina del Caribe Volume 1. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that, but it's gorgeous. These teals are really pretty, especially this one. I don't really go for blue eyeshadow like that, but it is fun to play with. This green is gorgeous, and these colors absolutely scream fall. They're kind of like repetitive because I showed a lot in the last ones, but this green, can I just show it to you really quickly because I think I have to. I need to wear this again. This shadow is so freaking gorgeous. Oh, okay, have to use that in a look. But yeah, I just thought this was a fun one for now. It's a little bit leaning towards summer, but I think that green gold next to like these colors is a really pretty combination. So those are my favorite fall eyeshadow palettes. What are your fall eyeshadow palettes? Definitely let me know down below. I'd really love to hear from you guys, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.